Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears! Last time, we managed to rescue Margie at long last. She brought this little creature with her, and apparently it's a stuffed animal that's lukewarm that is sitting in front of the door, and for some reason we can't move it. So this time, we're going to get a little girl to move a stuffed animal. Who wrote the script for this game again? I have no qualms about the script in this game, other than I wish they had more of a budget to finish the latter part of the game. They tie up a lot of the loose ends in this game, but I still wish they had more time. See, in this game, unlike a lot of other games where they just half-ass the last bit of the game, in this case, they complete the story first and just, breeze by some other points along the way that don't diminish your ability to understand the main part of the story, but at the same time, you wish you were able to experience those events. Anyway, enough about that for now. We will get there eventually. It's in our way. It's not a strange stuffed animal. It has a name. Its name is Choo-Choo. I don't know why it's named Choo-Choo, but we'll just accept it. But that's weird. It was just here where I put it a moment ago. Yes, Choo-Choo is not a stuffed animal, hence why it was lukewarm, and now she is in love with Faye. Oh boy. Game, what in the hell? What is this? This is so weird. No wonder it felt strangely lukewarm. You think? Wouldn't you think a stuffed animal that was lukewarm was probably not safe to touch? Who knows what the hell is inside there producing heat, right? Oh boy. And of course, Bart's going to do nothing but encourage Faye to go after the very strange looking creature. Give you my permission. Well, thanks, buddy. And of course, Choo-Choo loves this idea as well. So, I'll wait outside. Well, that was fun. I like this music better, though. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like Bart finally found himself a friend. Of course, that friend is kind of clueless and didn't even realize the friendship was occurring, but what can you do, eh? It's Faye. No. That does sound painful. Well, got some more respect for Bart now. That's kind of an odd choice to make. Especially, yeah, considering he's the one who does a lot of the protecting. Anyway, thanks for saving me. I'm just going to pour my heart out there. Anyway, if you got the spider way back on the path to Doc Satan's house by jumping into the tree, you can give it to Choo-Choo here, and of course get creeped out, but you also get a reward, an ether vealer. I don't think I use this at all, really. An ether vealer, what this does is it doubles your elemental defense. However, this doesn't just double all of your elemental defense, this doubles elemental defense, if you have any. So you have to equip something else that provides you with an elemental defense affinity, otherwise this is useless. So it only works in tandem with other things. I don't think it works with the status effect. I think it has to be an equiption. I'm not 100% sure on that. Either way, I find it very ineffective. I may use it once or twice, but that's probably it. For the most part, you don't need it anyway. Anyway, that's pretty much all I want to do there for now. Just wanted to look at that real quick. And that's pretty much all we can do here on the Yggdrasil. So, let's move forward here. Let's get back into the elevator. Fast forward our way upstairs. And the only thing we can do at this point is to talk to Sigurd. Now, if you are interested in doing any more grinding for money or any more battling around on the world map, I suggest you do it now. Because at this point, next sequence we head into is actually gonna prevent us from moving around. We're gonna go straight into a mission and we're gonna have to do that, and we won't have all our characters, such and such and such, right? Apparently he's got a very long title. Next Commander-in-Chief of the entire thing. Oh no, he is the Commander-in-Chief. I was like, thought they were saying he was the next Commander-in-Chief of the entire country. I was like, what? You mean they're not after the Desper? If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. So yeah, apparently it's now complicated. Why do you keep doing that? Everyone keeps calling people Hugh. Why is everybody Hugh? Don't need to worry about it. He'll join us soon. Anyway, we shall have to enter into Nisan through the secret road. Keep on the lookout for a lone tree in the desert. That's our only clue here. Anyway, like I was saying there, this is your last chance to battle around. You won't have Doc Satan at this point, but you do have Bart if you care to do that. Basically, we're just going to head north here, and that tree I was showing you about before is actually where we want to go. But like I said, you may want to make a save file outside here, just in case you want to come back, because magnetic coats, those items that I didn't get because I got response circuits instead, will become one of the next areas. The next mission we go to will be the last point we'll be able to buy those. And so if you really want to have those, you're going to, and you don't have the money already, you're going to need to do some grinding for those. And I don't care because I already got response circuits. I'm happy with what I have, so I'm not going to. But if you're interested in doing so, the upcoming area is the last point you'll be able to buy them. So just make sure you're aware of that. I'm just going to make a quick save file and I'll be right back. One other thing to note is if you're battling around in your gears and you go and hit the square button and head back to the bridge here, you actually get a full HP restore and fuel restore for your gears, which is a very, kind of speed-lined, that's not the right word, but it definitely increases or decreases the amount of time you spend running around trying to heal yourself, and makes it a lot more effective if you want to do so. But anyway, make sure you have a save file before heading over to Nisan, because once we go over here, we are now locked into Nisan for quite some time. And yeah, so we're not actually locked in there. We can go and battle around once we get here at the start, and I think we have Satan right as soon as we get in here. But oh right, it hasn't shown it yet, but we're coming to another docking sequence. What do you mean the surface? It's like there's somewhere else that's not on the surface. I would assume, based on the level of technology, that everything is on the surface, no? It's not like they're on another planet. The home country? What home country? Solaris? The one of Ramses there? That's weird. Anyway, you may have noticed there, Ramses actually has a first name. Ramses is his last name. Charon, or something to that extent. Anyway, yeah. Who used to be called Elements. Commander's Training School of... They were in Solaris? What? What's going on here? Anyway, Juggin, whatever that is, that's an interesting reference, considering the fact that the leader of Gebler there, Ramses, was trained there. It kind of has an interesting connotation, considering it has roots or allusions to an old Nazi World War II youth training camp, where they would basically brainwash these people to share their beliefs and all of this other stuff. And so they were trained to be military and, of course, you know, the one race, blah, blah, blah. But it's kind of interesting if you, later on in this game, when we get to the point where we know a little more about Solaris and a little more about Jugend, how eerily similar they are. She? Who's she? Oh? Indigo blue eyes and hair. She has purple hair, not blue. Purple. Yeah, the color scheme in a lot of these games. That's one of the things that always bugged me. What is indigo blue? It's purple. There is no indigo blue. There is blue or there is purple. There is between that, but either way, it's either blue or purple. Whatever. At least her hair is purple. Anyway, we're learning a whole bunch of stuff. There's that name again. I have no idea what's going on with these different names, and Sigurd and Citan, and what the hell is going on around here. Yeah, Karin Ramses is also called Kar a lot of the time, so be prepared for that. Not that that's an issue or anything, it's just that that way you know who they're talking about when they say Kar. Not... what? Her... who? They're talking about Miang? Doesn't seem like she's all that interesting. She thought Faye was handsome, she likes martial arts, and she didn't compete in battle. She just healed Ramses from the background. So I don't think she's all that interesting right now. Who knows? No, not yet. What would you tell him? Do you have information, Shinra? I mean, information. Center section. What center section? Where were you? Ah, we have eavesdropping. Oh, we got him to jump. What the? What is with this? What kind of a phrase is that? Yeah. No. Just no. I have no idea what either of these two are up to. Bart and Faye, at least I can understand. They're pretty simple. And here's our docking sequence. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, well. More docking sequences. Yay. Can we get through the docking sequence so we can actually do something this episode? That'd be nice. God, this dialogue takes a long time to go through. Well, that's nice. Have the honor of accompanying the others. Such a nice old man. He really does come across as a very nice, proper English butler, though. How's the town? Several days ago, there might be an army advancing from the royal capital. Been in discussion. Okay. What have they come up with? They just want to improve local defenses, which I'm sure won't help. Oh, so we're getting kind of a rebellion focusing around this town now. That's pretty cool. Well, they're starting to take refuge, the ones that don't have anything to contribute to the fight. Oh, I'm sure, even though she acted rather strangely, especially when talking to Ramses there. Thanks. Oh, I'm sure they are. The main focus of their religion there. And here we get one of my favorite themes in the entire game. This one is awesome. Anyway, let's go to Nisan. What are you going to do first? You're just going to run off and not tell anybody. Well, okay. I was hoping that you'd say, oh, I want to go get cake first, but I guess not. Not anime enough for that. What is it? Oh, of course. He's so happy he's crying. Awesome. Pull yourself together, old man. How terribly embarrassing. I couldn't help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Now that we're here, we cannot go back on the Yggdrasil. We can, however, I believe, go to the world map. In order to do that, we just need to... Can I control? Thank you. Thank you. Just need to head back south, and we should be able to head out just by going to... There we go. I'm pretty sure we can go to the world map right now. But for now, let's just do a little bit of exploring here in Nisan. Alright, so first building. The buildings around here are kind of weird in their setup. Even though it's not all that big, it's still confusing to navigate. Can I get through here? Thank you. Of course. We are pirates, aren't we? Oh, there you are. Getting lodging. Well, we're all full. Please accept this. Special herb tea. I don't think that actually does anything. Oh, well, there we go. It does do something. I think we can actually get a whole bunch of those and reduce our weight a whole lot if we really want to. Not that weight does anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Faye is quite a bit heavier than the others, probably because I ate that egg at the start of the game with Yui and all that. And Mr. Pirate. Sure. Alright, so let's go in this house over here. Have we already been in here? We probably have. No, we have not. We'll get more familiar with that room a little later. There's nothing we can do there for now. Lots of empty houses for some reason, or like small houses with like one person in there. Supposed to be a secret. Everyone already knows. Jeez. Yeah, when we know that Gebler already knows about this, what difference does it make? Why bother? Anyway, let's talk to you. That man? Of course. Who else would he mean? No, probably not. Do your best, young sir. Let's talk to you. Don't miss the greater happiness by being misled by minor sufferings. There's an interesting paradox for you. Put them in danger to protect them. That actually is a paradox. From their perspective, you can see how difficult that might be, that whole situation. Anyway, we got a short little scene here, so that's not a big deal. Of course! And of course, Bart calls everybody Grandpa, so We have no idea if any of his grandparents are actually alive. I doubt it, since I know his father was killed by Shakan, so... Good enough. Don't try and overdo it. Yeah. Friends of the young master are friends of ours. Take your time and look around. Alright, so let's, nice flashing, sprites there. Items are pretty much the same. We do have some new accessories. As you can see, they cost way too much. Alright, let's start with the Life Stone. Doubles the amount of HP restored, probably from items or spells. I don't know, I've never got it, and I never will. Why would you need this? 20,000? Really? To get double healing? It's rare to heal in battle as is. It's just a pointless item. Holy Pendant, we can actually buy one of. This doubles support effect times. So, like, if you used, say, Iron Valor to increase your strength, it would last double the amount of time. I think it lasts either between 3 and 5 turns as is. This would double it. Right now, for 8,000, this is not worth it. Later in the game, we will want 2 of these because we get one as an initial equipped on another character. But, so yeah, you want 3 of these total in the game. Ether doublers are extremely valuable and extremely expensive, 38,000. Now, we can't afford this yet, obviously, and we don't need it yet, but it uses double the EP to do double damage, and this can just break the game. I will be getting it. I will try not to abuse it too much, though I may use it just to make battles or boss fights take less time. But right now, it's too expensive, and we don't really have the characters to make use of it. So, as you can see, our characters all suck with Ether. So we're just going to leave this here for now. Eventually, these 3 items will stop being sold. I will mention when that happens and make sure that we grab some before then. We'll probably be coming here a little earlier than we're intended on picking them up, because we're probably meant to not get these until our second trip through here, which is quite a bit ways through the game, but we'll get this long before, I think, the halfway point, because that's when it really shines as being useful, is through the middle part of the game. With that being said, that's pretty much all the time I have for this one, so shut up. Let's talk to him. Oh, there's one more person here. Let's talk to you. Oh, there's 2 people. So we'll talk to both of these people, and then we can call her a day here. Oh yeah, this guy gets gear parts. So yeah, you talk to this guy, and you can buy the same parts that are available on the Yggdrasil. And of course, they are the good ones on the Yggdrasil, as opposed to everything else. Now, you could upgrade your gears here. I wouldn't recommend doing it. It's not worth it. Like, we don't need these because we won't be using these characters all that much. But yeah, there's stuff here if you want. Like I said, magnetic coats will soon stop being sold, so if you want them, get them now. It is better, but not worth buying at this point. But that's all the time I have for this one, so yeah, I'll see you guys next time.